Great, we're live. Making sure we are live. If you follow me on the live stream, you see all the things you have to do before you go live that I didn't do on my last live stream that I have to do now to make sure things are fluid and work out just right for you. Once we are live, I will stop that. I will share with you. We'll plug this in and share the blackout. Let me just go to, oh, it should be live. Strange. Press refresh. Yep, there we go. And then I'm just going to go here and then mute it. Make sure it's mute. I'm going to edit the video and then push everything that needs to be pushed. Make sure this goes into a live stream and then hit save. And then make sure, you know, put the tags in like you guys suggest for the tags. I'm going to put DJI RC screen went black. And that's why, like Market Bay was saying, you want to keep your drone within visual line of sight. Because once that you have a blackout and your screen goes black, unless you knew which direction you were flying before it went blackout, you're good luck getting it back. So I made sure that before I started touching the screen, that the drone was over my head, above me, so I could see it. And if it went black, I just bring it down. You know, just press the down button. Whereas if I was down there, I might be able to turn it around. Of course, you could turn it around and then pray that you're flying in the right direction, because a lot of times you think you're going straight when you're not, and then hopefully you would come back. But nah, I can't risk that. That's why it's for sale. We make these videos, you don't have to. So if you want to buy this drone, numbers at the bottom of the screen and the contact information, and we will bring it to you and deliver it as long as it's cash, and then it's your problem, not mine. But we're still trying to work out the tweaks, but it is for sale. Like, I'm literally getting rid of this shit. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to call how to calibrate DJI Mavic 4 Pro I'll say Mavic 4 Pro not working, etc. The rest I can do later. I can't think of any other tags. Oh, Mavic, maybe Mavic 4 Pro at night. Can you fly your drone at night? And GHT. My fingers say one thing, and then when I type, I'm like, that's not what I said. And then I'll just make sure it's public. And then, too bad you can't do this with Streamlabs. You were able to do what I'm doing right now in many cams. But as you know, many cams, you couldn't disconnect your camera and then go live again. And then with Streamlabs, you can. I'm just making sure everything is the way it should be. There we go. All right. And then I click save, no less, no more, no mas, and then click on monetization. See, this is the only thing you can't. Another button I have to click, and copyright, nothing, copyright, click cancel and save, and we should be golden, and we are live. All right, now I need to go to my channel. Yep, we're live. All right, so knowing that and moving forward, no one's here yet anyway, according to everything here. Go to channel again, and then I'm just going to click on the video, do a pop-out window of the chat screen, and then do 5215, and then wait for Market Bay to come in, and then pop out chat, and then do here. No one's here yet anyway, according to everything here. Go to channel. It's weird. Oh, it's probably that machine over there. And then wait for Market Bay to come in, and then pop out chat. And do here. Oh, I see, and I turned the mic now, so it should be better. All right, knowing that, moving forward. There we go. All right, so let's connect this here. Let it show up on, oh, I gotta plug. Oh, so here was the issue I was having with my mic. It's plugged in. I'm not touching any mute button. The problem is it's on. So if it's on, you actually have to shut it off. This is what you gotta do. Me stuff. And then I will show you. I'll move the keyboard out of the way. So you can have it in, you can't have it on. So you have to have it off, right? And then take your mic, and then, like he was saying, it should just is more problems. Make sure everything is off. As long as everything is off, then you plug it in, okay? And then you turn it on. Wait for it to turn on. You really can't make this shit up. This wasn't like this before. It literally was not. And this is a DJI mic 2 or 3. I think it's the latest one. Those track. It's just they keep pushing out new products without, you know, thinking about the experiencing and streamlining that. That's the only downside. Maybe it's good that they're leaving the country, you know, like, because maybe somebody will make shit better. All right, so now that it's off, right? Now what you're gonna do is then you go to your key right here, or well, in this case, record. It's not gonna record any video, any audio. Okay. Press stop. Once you do that, then you turn it on. Right. Once you turn that on, then you turn the mic on. Wait for that, and then now it's sunk. See, we get audio, it's peaking, it's like, hey, you know, it's clipping, which is fine. And then, of course, your aircraft has to be on. Where is my aircraft? It's over there. But you should still be able to screen record. And then once you're able to screen, then we press record. And then you should have audio. You should. I don't know. And then usually you'll see the clip, you know, the mic. See, it won't even, come on, stop. After like 10 times. So if you want to stream, let me turn on the drone so that you guys can see. If we want to stream, one moment please. I'm just going to push this over, make sure there's audio. Yep. If you want to stream, what you got to do is you got to turn the drone on, and the stream key has to be different. Can't be the same as your live stream. So we might be able to push 2 streams at the same time. I don't know. Maybe. Or we might get an error. So now the drone's on, right? And you got everything connected, and it says that you have audio because the thing's going like that. Don't go by that. Oh, here's the screen. It went black, but that's because it's turning on. But this is a different kind of blackness that we saw. So now, what's it? It's pointing at that. Now I can't show you the button I press because it's going to reveal my stream key. No bells. Go to RMTP, and then I'm going to press smooth, and I wonder if it'll let me stream while I'm streaming. Hold on 1 second. On mute. I just want to see. Hold on. If it does, then that would be kind of cool. We could have 2 streams at the same time. And then once you do that, you should, oh, now it's working. So now, Samsung Me, I'm going to do Samsung stuff. See, well, let me transfer it over, transition. That little bar, that little green thing. Now, every time I stream, I have to make sure that this thing is moving, the microphone. See, green, green, hi. See, there you go. Wow, 2 streams at the same time. Interesting. So now I need to stop this stream. End it. And maybe it's possible sometimes it'll do that. It'll push a stream and not have it go anywhere. It just goes into oblivion like Quantum Leap. And then now what I gotta do is I gotta go into here, YouTube, see if it pushed the stream or not. Nope, it didn't push it. It was like a stream that went nowhere. But anyway, you gotta look for that. And then yeah, so we're good. And that's it. So I got to do that every time to make sure I have audio. And then if it doesn't work, pray that I don't have to reboot. Bad taste or no more. Are you getting rid of it? Let's check out the I don't know. I didn't take the ad down. You know, it's still up there. So if someone reaches out to me and buys it, it will be gone. But it's not gone forever. It's not gone for good. I will get, and you know, it took us what? That's pretty. I guess you could say I held back pretty good on that one, because I think it was like 6 months. I could have spent that money and gone somewhere on vacation. But yeah, so I held on to it for like almost a year, and or like 6 months or something like that, and I didn't spend it until now, and then now I kind of regret it. But I don't know. The ad's still up there. I haven't sold it yet. But if someone reaches out tomorrow and wants to buy it, it's gone. It will be gone, because oh, let me show you what happened. Now we're going to go to the blackout screen. Now we're just going to plug this in, and you'll see why it would freak me out. I was like, oh shit, not again. But thankfully it happened when it was over my head, you know, so I could live with that. And then I kept pressing the buttons. I was like, my screen, where is it? So this is starting up now. It should show up on the desktop. What does Marco say? I don't think you'll keep it once you make that decision of getting rid of a new purchase. It's usually the end. That's good to know. It's just a matter of finding a buyer, right? Because someone like, I'll trade you. It's like, hi, is it still available? It's the Mavic 4, right? Yeah, it's the Mavic 4. Well, did you read the ad? I even put a freaking video up there. What other silly questions that I get? Oh, because I'm selling the Osmos 360. I have that on there. And then there's some guy who reached out to me. He's like, hi, I'm here. I'm like, where's here? He's like, I'm in the parking lot of the premise, whatever. And then I'm like, no, it said here. I'm supposed to come to Starbucks. And then I'll show you what he says. It's just freaking ridiculous. He's like, I'm here. I'm charging my car. I'm like, I don't care that you're charging my car. If your car is so smart car, dumb driver. Just ask me, because this guy's freaking ridiculous. You get a lot of that. Like Mark said, tire lickers. Hey, I'll share the messages with you for the Osmos 360. I don't like the 360. I'll use that money for something else. I'm not sure yet, though. Maybe another 3D printer. Oh, here he is. Joseph. I'm gonna have to go to web though. Oh, here, check it out. It's asking me to log in again. No. I left him my number. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. They play you, like, you know. So you whenever someone says hey, I want to buy it, don't get excited, because the deal ain't done till the money's in the bank. A lot of times, I left my number there. I said, meet me here. And then they're like, oh, I'm here. And they play here. I'll let you guys read this nonsense fiasco. All right, so let's see. Hold on. All right. We'll go here. Samsung. Me. All right, so here he is. See, I have a video. You can watch the video. He says I'll have to pass if the rest, because I'm only selling the camera and one battery. That's why I'm selling it for $300. The camera, the battery, and the original cover. I'm keeping everything else, and that's why it's being. So then I told him meet me at Starbucks, right? And first he says 270. Oh, he lives in Long Island City. I'll read for you the whole text. He says 250. I can pick up tomorrow from NYC. Let me know. Question mark. Do you ever come to NYC? Queens, boss. But if Long Island City is close, we definitely can meet. Long Island City is just after the tunnel, or the Queens Manhattan Bridge, right? Is that close to Port Authority or Grand Central, they say. If you don't know where Port Authority is or Grand Central and you live in New York City, you should not be living there, like literally. And have a smart car that could take you anywhere you want to go. Hit hi. Send me now to New Jersey. Let me know if you want to close the deal for the offer. I tell you in about 40 minutes, right? Instead of 250, I could do 270. Let me know if that works, question mark. So it's a no, right? And then I sent him a video. I said, this is what you get. Literally. You can't make this shit up. And don't worry, the camera's still loading. Looks like the video's... Anyway, the video's there. It just hasn't... Anyway, it's not playing. Alright, so then it says, I'll have to pass. If I had the rest, I would do it. Thanks. I was like 9 minutes away. I'll be in this mall for the next 30 minutes if you change your mind. 500 Garden State Plaza. I left directions. I said, here, meet me here. I didn't say Garden State Plaza. I said Starbucks down the street, you know, where they have cameras and it's a lot of traffic. I can get to you, but it's has to be that price. If not, well, next time I'm sent back in this area. It says, I'm in Newark, if that works for you. Newark? I thought he said he was in Long Island City. So now, first he lives in Long Island City, but now he's in Newark. I don't know. Could be a troll. Hey, I'm in Jersey City. That works for you. Ridgewood, NYC. There is a Ridgewood, Queens. No, not there. And then basically, hey, I got sent to West Orange. Is that close to me? I'm like, are you shitting me? How do you wind up in West Orange? Oh, bro, I think we won't make it since we always can't. So you get a lot of shit like that on the Facebook Marketplace. You know, idiots and shit like that. He's trolling me, exactly. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I just play along with it, you know. That's why you can't get excited. You can't be like, you can't be like this. You can't be like, oh my god, someone's coming to buy my 360 camera. I can't wait. Go to the store, spend the $300 because you have $300 coming your way, and then an hour, 2 hours later, he's like, yo, I'm in Newark. You know, and then you're out $300. You were counting on that money. Like I said, deal's not done till the money's in the bank. So you get a lot of trolls, you know. But just I don't know, you know, it'll sell. Let it sell itself. Don't, you know, say, hey, you know, just give them directions. Say, meet me here. And if they don't show, they don't show. But eventually, it'll sell. It'll sell itself. I've sold so many things on the Facebook Marketplace. I just let it sit there, and when it sells, it sells. You know, it doesn't require any sales skills, but it does require checking the ad again, and then whatchamacallit, maybe lowering the price. In this case, no, not lowering it, but just leaving it there. Anyway. I could never deal with people like that's. You should sell it on eBay. It's too easier. Selling on eBay is free in the UK. Yeah, in the US it's not. That's why I don't do eBay, because one, you got to ship it, and two, there's like a fee. So if I sell something for $300, eBay has like a commission or something they take on that. They charge you a fee before you even sell your thing. So your shit could be up there, not sell, and then eBay is guaranteed payment. They get paid anyway, whether it sells or not. Yeah, that's why too many dreamers trying to lowball offers on Facebook. I don't like how you put it. That simply sums it up. Totally, I'm gonna steal that. Definitely, the tire lickers and too many dreamers trying to lowball, giving you lowball offers on Facebook. Anyway, on that note. Let's go here. Let's check it out. So now we're going to go. This should load onto the desktop, but I don't see it, which means I got to plug it out and plug it in again. Dreamer. Alright. Dreamer. Remember that song? Dreamer. Alright, let's see. Go to movies. Hold on 1 second. Samsung me. And then Lou, you should put lowball offers get blocked. No tire lickers. Yeah, that's true. But then you got to take a loss though. Maybe, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I mean, put that in the ad. That's not a bad idea. Is that will they understand that though? No lowball offers. Or maybe instead of saying no lowball offers, saying price as is, right? Price as is. No trade. I could say or best offer, because there is room for buffer on the Mavic 4 Pro. I did list it at what they're selling it in the US, and I hope to get at least what I paid for or what they're selling it for in Canada, right? Because the guy I bought it from was from Canada and he gave me a good deal. on a better price. Anyway, let's go here. Let's go to movies, and then let's go here. Last modified, which would be here. This one. Too bad you can't preview by pressing spacebar. You have to take it and then put it on your desktop, and then open it, and then here we go. Oh, it's 12 seconds.
The clip.
That must have been the one showing you guys how to do it. Probably be the biggest one, 500 megabytes right here. There we go. So yeah, too bad you can't press spacebar and maneuver it. No offers or swipes. Live now. Ken, what's up? Ken, the leaves tomorrow. I just have to. I'll coordinate the time with you after this live stream. We'll talk. Let's see. So now I'm gonna close it. Here's what happened. It's funny. DJI was like, "Oh, I don't see the POI effect." I'm like, "You gotta scrub the video." Remember that? And watch it. So here's the POI. This is this one though. I have another one loading. So here's where it starts in the parking lot. See, it's right here in front up, really close. I was afraid to press the map, and you'll see why I was afraid. And then I'll just scrub it. I have another one coming on. See? And then it went out in distance. So it started off closer to the street, right here. See the street? Let me stop it. Let's go to cursor, C-U-R-S, cursor. So it didn't keep that circle. Alright, and then I'll go here, activate bouncing ball. So you see here, right here, see the street right there? And then when it does the full 360, goes around the police and fire department. And then now it ends like frickin', it goes further back, really back, because it goes past and beyond the train tracks. Even though, if you look at the map, I'm never above the train tracks. I'm always, for some reason, like the depth and perception of the drone has that effect. And then I went here. See, this is what it did. Some sort of strange... Remember, DJI in the live stream said it's supposed to make a perfect circle, and it didn't. See, it started closer in, and then went around. Whoops. It went around, 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 and then whipped out, kind of like a swirl. It did some strange oval shape. And I did everything you guys said to do. And then now, I went here. That's okay, it happens. And then I did this, which was really cool. The zoom. We're going to save this zoom for the video I'm going to make on the zoom and throw that up. And then I'm going to do the same thing during the day. So we have night zoom that we just saw, and then you have day. So when you press 1x, it goes from 1x to 2.5. And then when you press 2.5, it goes to 2.5 to 6. And then when you press 6, it goes from 6 to 24. I don't know, it's like duplicate effort. Just leave 1x and let it go from 1 to 24. I don't know why. And you can see where it's going, because you would just stop it, right? Anyway, too many duplicate. And that's why Explore mode eliminates that. Explore mode goes from 1x all the way to 24. That's all. And then has a little pretty icon that just says Explore. Like literally, like 2 for 1. 2 features, both the same thing. But except this one is in camera mode, and the other one in video mode. Anyway, let's see what we have here. And then it just zooms around. I tried it again, but it didn't work. And then we'll go here, and then we'll go here. And then I was over the house when I touched the screen, because I said, you know what? I don't want to be all the way over here, right, in town when the screen goes black. And I'm like, oh shit, how do I get my drone back? Oh, over here, right? And then so I said, you know what, let's go. So I was pretty intuitive on that. I was dead on that this shit would happen. See, and this is where it goes black. And it goes into another screen. And I didn't touch anything. Like it just went black. And it wasn't in another mode. It went to DJI Mavic 4 Pro. It went into like view your shit mode before you lose your shit. And then it came back again. And then I pressed picture, right? And then that worked. And then I said, you know what, let me land it. And then I came down. And then of course obstacle avoidance is always doing its thing, but this I don't mind. I could have it, and then no matter how many times I was pressing this to come back, it wouldn't come back. And that's why, and then finally did. Maybe it's too cold. Maybe touchscreen doesn't do well in the cold. Maybe my hands are too cold, and that's why it's not. Maybe I need warmer hands, like hand warmers, so that the warmth of my hand can whatchamacallit. Actually, I met someone. I was at work and in the parking lot, and some guy came to pick stuff up, and he had these gloves that ran on batteries. They were rechargeable. They would start with G. I can't remember what it was called. Let's see, Amazon.com, and go to ELEC electric gloves. They were expensive though for men. Oh yeah, these were them. Are these them? No, something like this. No, they were thinner though. They were for motorcycling. I think these are them. No, wish I remember the name. They weren't bulky, and they were really thin. They had. Oh wow, look at that one. That's pretty cool. It's on that side. Wow, those are expensive though. No. Well, they were a little bit like this. They were kind of form-fitting. They weren't bulky. Let me see. Gerbing. Was it Gerbing? I can't remember. Could have been Gerbing. That's why I put a G, because I don't remember the name of them. Gobi. There's Gobi. There's Gerbing. Let's try Gerbing. Look at that. Look at Santa. I want to look like that. Rechargeable 7 volts. He said they were motorcycle. Heated vests. Heated pants. Don't get your peonies in the bunch. Wow. They were. He said they were motorcycle gloves, but they were super thin. Heated gloves. That's Gerbing though. Anyway, maybe they were this one. Maybe they were these. No, they didn't have that strap on it. Look at the plug. Let's try the other one. Expensive though. Tell Santa what you want for Christmas. Gobi. Heated products. Vest, jacket. Oh, there we go. Gloves. Nah. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, these were them. They were I think that they were. They were like this. Wow. Except, yeah, they're kind of expensive. I think I'd rather go cold. I'd rather have cold hands, hot pants, cold feet. Wow. Yeah, I think these were them. But he said he got them on sale. Yeah, these are them. To some extent. They were like neoprene looking. But again, I wonder if you have touch on them. Touch, like if you can, has that touch feature. 5. Are these gloves liners touchscreen compatible? Hi Jason, thanks for your question about the Gobi Heat Stealth 2 heated glove liners. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, these glove liners are described as described. What do you mean subscribe? That doesn't answer the question. Like that's like just basically saying it says it does it in the fine print, but can't guarantee it. These glove liners are described as having mobile touch finger pads, meaning they are touchscreen compatible. So you should be able to use your phone or other touchscreen devices without removing them. But either way, even if it's a touchscreen issue because my hands are too cold, like frozen, and there's no blood circulation at my fingertips, it shouldn't have gone dark, right? In the middle of the night. I shouldn't have had to make sure my drone was over my house before I started touching the screen, if that makes any sense. But, and that is kind of expensive for these. But he said, oh, that's what he said. He did open box. He got it for $125. It was open box, never used. Apparently, you know, I never understood the open box concept. I think open box is amazing. Just because it's opened, because somebody wants it new. But you can do what Ken does. Ken will buy an open box and then tell him it's not working, and then they send them a new one. And shit glitches out. Oh, let's see. I missed you guys. Hold on. Let's go to the chat window. Where's my chat window? We'll close this. And then I gotta go back into YouTube. I hate when that happens. YouTube. And then I gotta go back here. And go back here. And then press here. And then pop out the chat. And then go here. And there we are. I think I'll just get hair warmers for like $30. And keep my hands warm. All right, let's see. I'm gonna bring this in. Shrink it. I wonder how much I can shrink it. All right. Live now? Yes, he's live, Mr. Ken. Don't you know? Hello, hello. Market Bay. I just jumped back on. Ken's computer probably crashed. Yeah, it's still not right, but that wouldn't be the reason I'd sell personally, but I understand your reason. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll get the Pro receiver, test it out, and then sell it all as one package, right? Because you did say that it's possible that the drone is more advanced than remote, but I thought this was their new RC2. I don't know. Yeah, it's still not right. Okay, I understand your reasons. Did you try doing the POI in the day? See if the circle is perfect? I did. Sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't work. It was hit or miss with the POI during the day. Like I would do it during the day and it would work, and then I'd reset the compass, but I would do the compass on the remote controller, not the like the DJI and you guys said to do. And then I would pray when I went back at night, it would do the same. But during the day, it's done a couple of perfect ones. But it was luck. It wasn't like, you know, like, hey, so yeah, so it's hit or miss. But I'm going to try tomorrow. Because remember, I just did the reset and recalibration tonight. So we'll know more tomorrow when I do it during the day. Did you try doing POI in the day to see? Okay, let's see. I might try the POI with my Sir 3S, see how good the circle is. But it could be wind direction or sensors affecting it. That is true. Given the fact that it's always beeping because obstacle avoidance is going beep 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 by default. It's just doing that, and that might be because good point you bring up, because I was doing the POI effect, and of course it's going beep 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 all the time, and then I got an alert that said you know, cannot continue because obstacle avoidance sensed something. I wonder if I'll see if I can find that one, because you can scrub through previous flights and see what errors you got, which was kind of interesting that you mentioned that, because I'll share that one with you too, because that was one of the errors I saw earlier. Cold hands are better than cold feet. Then you then you won't be flying. Good one, Ken. Right now, he's not buyer's remorse, Ken. Understand, though, it's an expensive drone that would work. That should work correctly. Yeah, it should, man. Don't get me wrong there. Market Bay, that is a lot of money for a drone. Yeah, it is, Ken, for sure. Lou, but it's true. They didn't work. No. Could be sensors, weather, etc. Who knows? I suggest turning off obstacle sensors and do it at 350 feet up above everything. I like that. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to put a sticky note on here and do that. Lou, let's also do a wind test with my Red Max leaf blower. Not with this drone. Hell no. But yeah, that's a good point. Let me see if I can find the one where I got the error that said obstacle avoidance sensed something. And then it stopped the POI effect from happening. And I was like, what? I only have 9 flights in here, so not many to scrub through. Let's see if we can find it, though. Because it shows you the... Yeah, that was a funny one, Ken. But people do it. I've seen people... Like, if you want to do a wind test, go to the ocean. Like, literally. Or the beach. And then you'll definitely do a wind test there. That's what people do it along the coast. Let's see what we have here. Samsung Me stuff. And then go here. It was earlier today. Hopefully it saved it. I'll start with the first one. First one up. What? Okay. It might have been this one. Look for... Oh. Signal interference may exist between aircraft and remote controller. Position remote... Whoops. Position... wonder if I can just leave it. Oh no. Press stop and then scrub it. There. Signal interference may exist between aircraft and remote controller. Position remote controller to face aircraft and adjust antennas for optimal signal strength. Oh, that must have been tonight. Yeah, that's tonight's. But let's see tonight's flight. Yeah, so you see it didn't really... It did some sort of weird thing. Let's look at it else. Oh, so the last one is the first one. So that means I got to go down. We'll start from the bottom. See what I get. Just scrub it until an error appears, and then we'll just stop it at the error. So that's number 1. First one, nada. And then we'll do number 2. Oh, this is where I stopped. I started a POI and I had to stop it because, see, look at that one. That one went all the way out. So this one went all the way out. Look at that. You can see. This one went out like that much. Now let's see. I'm going to scrub it. And that's 2. Oh, there we go. Aircraft. Oh man, I have to stop it. And then aircraft approaching maximum flight altitude, unable to use focus track. Says fly aircraft at lower altitude and try again. But I started the first time at 200 something feet, and then it just went up to like 390 on the POI effect because I have a cap. Why, I don't know. We're going to do the third one. Oh, there we go. What was that? Battery. Oh, this one was battery temperature too low, so you can't fly with cold batteries, which is great. It won't let you fly with cold batteries. I left the batteries in the car, so remember that. That's a nice feature. I'm not sure if it's because of the new batteries. And then I turned back because... Oh, here you go. Here's your wind test. Strong wind warning. Strong wind warning. Aircraft unable to return home automatically. Lower altitude immediately and return home manually, and which is what I did. I had like an oh shit moment. I was like, it's too windy, we must complete the experiment before the storm passes, and then we have some wind blowing in the background, and then that was 3. We'll go to number 4. See, find that error where we updated home point. That was 4. Nothing. No. And we'll go to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's possible it was erased on that's just a strong wind warning. Anytime I get a strong wind warning, I head back home. But I got a strong wind warning. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got 6. Anytime any warning I get, I turn back. I chicken out, and then we'll see what it's doing. This one, see, this is when it made that weird oval shape. Oh, here we go. So I was like really high up, 390 meters up, whatever, or 77, one or the other. And I got this error that said, in the sky, with too close to obstacle, subject following ended. So it stopped doing the POI effect because it, with obstacle avoidance off. See, in N mode. No, it's in N mode actually. Obstacle avoidance was on, but let's see. But there was nothing in the sky. So I don't know. So it's good that you brought that up because, you know, obstacle avoidance does have something to do with it. It's possible that it's some sort of sensor issue. I don't know. Too many errors though. Like I spent so much, like Apex would say, you spend a lot of time fixing stuff. But it's not by choice. You know, like it's like I was blessed for the glitch. Like, we hereby give you the blessings of glitching. And so that's why, you know, again, I said that's a good point you brought up. Like, it could be because obstacle avoidance is always on and you can't shut it off. So it's forever sensing everything and anything around it. And then when I spoke to DJI, they said it's always on. It's always going to be on. Oh, that's what I should put in my notes. What the fuck's happening? Why is obstacle avoidance always on? Glitching shit out, causing these anomalies of errors, right? And then we'll go here. No sync on the audio. Obstacle avoidance. VSTF obstacle. And even if I sell the drone, I still want to ask these questions. You know, we still want to know. So we still have to do a follow up with DJI. But I think tomorrow, during the day, I will calibrate everything again, and then fly. There's another video going up at 11 after everything, but it'll show you how I calibrated everything. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, it's not the time messing with stuff. It should work, and you should be happy. I have the same issues with new stuff, and it's never perfect for me. I always get a lemon. Yeah, but it's not about being perfect. Like, perfect is one thing, but your screen should not be going black. I should be getting like a full 360, because I love the POI effect. I do it a lot, you know, like I love how it can fly in a circle and you can transition right from night to day on those POI effects. But good luck with that on this one. But yeah, it's the same thing. Well, I don't know. I just want it to work. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And when that happens, we say, welcome back to everything that glitched. Oh, fuck the glitch. I was just sent this radar from my bicycle that's supposed to have like a camera in the back, similar to the Garmin. And I kid you not, the mic, there's no audio on the mic, so you can't record your audio. So which means we have to write to Barbara from Ravemen and tell her that we received the product, but we cannot get the audio on the mic. I'll show it to you. It's really nice too, because it has a better battery life than Garmin, but you need audio. So when you get into your rec, we'll go to protonmail.com, go into my mail, see what new collaborations came in, and it's a good one too. Well, sort of. Good looks will only get us so far. Let's type in bar, and there's another one I'm checking out, these video sound effects and stuff. Barbara? No. Type in Ravemen. Ravemen. And I can't do a comparison video, right? Because, which is good because it buys me time. But I'll share with you guys the glitch on everything glitches out. And I thought I had my thing still on. Yeah, I'll go get the Ravemen though. So I have to write back to her because she can't wait to see the comparison. I can't do I could say, yes, the Ravemen's good, but the Garmin's better because the Ravemen does not have audio and the shit glitches out. No, I have to make it. I don't know how content, like, what do they call them? Influencers do it when they make everything look so pretty and streamlined and so it works and you're like, oh my god, I want that. But then when you get it, the shit happens. You're like, what? Didn't do that on a TV commercial. That's why I don't, if someone sends me something, I don't, like you saw, I don't try to make it look like it's, because it's, you know, that's my channel. I can't like make it look like it works perfectly good and then you go buy it and you're like, that fucking Lou guy, you know, he's full of shit. Anyway, on that note, here's the camera. Really beautiful though. It's lighter than the Garmin. It's bigger battery, and that's because the battery on this thing, if you do long distance bicycle rides, well, this one, as you know, if you follow me, I love using rapid flash. 80 lumens. Garmin only gives you 65 lumens, and the runtime on this is 9 hours. That means I could do 100 miles and I'll still have battery left. With the Garmin, you only get 6 to 5 hours, and that's a big difference in mileage. And with the camera off, of course mine would be on, is 25 lumens, but that's I would always do rapid flash. And so on that note, I shut it off because the other feature wasn't working, but I'm going to turn it on so things might get a little bit bright, right? And then so now it's on, and then when it's on, if you double tap it, right, this button over here on the here, this will start flashing blue. See, it's blue. And then now that it's blue, I should be able to open my phone and then push it over here and start recording and be like, hey, this is a test to see if the microphone works. And hold on one second. Let's see what we have here. None. All right, so on that note, let me push everything here. So then I'm gonna push everything to here, and then go into push it to the desktop. Oh no, I have to hardwire it. Sorry, you know how it works, because it's gonna go from here to here Wi-Fi. And so when that happens, you have to unplug this, then hardwire it, so the hardwired will be pushed here, and you should be able to have it facing me recording, right? And then while it's recording, all you're gonna see is my lips moving. New update, install there. Hold on. Samsung Me, install some sort of update that I guess is being pushed to the phone. I don't know what update's being pushed though, but it's probably like some sort of weird firmware. Everything needs updating these days. Installing. Let that do what it needs to do. Say hi. My lips are moving. You should see them. Hi. This is a test to see if the microphone works. Testing 1, 2, 3. In the meantime, while that's updating, let's just make sure this is here. Back in 2 minutes. I like when this thing is showing. Where's my... oh. Where's my little man? There we are. That's going to take 14 seconds. Full version of me. That updated. And then Samsung Me. There we go. Alright, so now it should be hardwired. Now I can push it. And it should go there. Now when I open up that app, oops, and if I go, should be in the download. Ah, no, it's not it. It's called Roadcam, and then I'm going to, where is it? Put this into portrait mode, landscape, no, portrait, and then now get rid of this thing. And then you can't connect to your network, you have to connect to the network. That's why I had to switch to hardwire. So then I have to go to my phone and go into my settings, into the Wi-Fi of the camera. And now it should be, hopefully, it's flashing blue. Now it's not showing up. This is the part I hate. And it's, oh, no, it's still flashing. Come on. This is another glitch, right? It's possible I got a faulty unit. I got a faulty everything. Hold on 1 second. So I don't see the camera, and it's in, hold on. So I can't do a video on this, but I'll get the camera loaded. Let me just double tap here. You have to double tap really fast, and you can be on, and even though it says that to do it as soon as it turns on, you can let it do what it needs to do for a couple of seconds. Now it's solid. Yeah. So I don't know how content creators do it, where they like make everything look so smooth and just flows and works, but it's getting there. Hold on. Turn off my Wi-Fi. And turn on the Wi-Fi again. It's still in sync mode. I'm going to shut it off and then try it again. There it is. I'm going to shut it off. And then turn it on. And then once it's on, double tap. And that'll put it into Wi-Fi mode, sort of. It didn't go into Wi-Fi mode. It's still green. And it has to turn blue, so it says to double tap, but I can't. Da-da-da. That changes the mode. And I gotta shut it off. See, it's not. So you're killing me. Let's try it again. Back. Welcome back, Marker Bay. Don't worry. When you gotta go, you gotta go. There we go. Yay, now almost. So double tap. Just changing the modes. I don't like when it's flashing in my eyes. It's a solid blue, which means it's connected. Turn it off. Turn it on again. Hold on. Samsung me. Transition it. Da-da-da. Yay, there it is. Finally got it. There, it's a DVR. Maybe that's a glitch with the DVR. So now, finally, after 5 minutes, shit shows up in the network. Then we'll connect it to the Wi-Fi there. Ah, are you kidding me? Okay, again. Come on, you got this DVR. Yeah, it's still solid. We'll leave that there for now. I'll make sure. Oh yeah, I am hardwired. Let's try it again. I'm going to plug this out like this, and then plug it in, and then wait for it. We lost it. It still shows up on your screen, but it's gone on mine. So there's like a lapse right there in the. So there we go. That crashed, and then I'll just do it again. Stop here, go there again. No, we don't. I just want my DVR. No, it's still flashing, but it has to be solid. When it's solid, that means it's connected. Flashing means you should see it, but I don't see it. Maybe you also have to be on another channel. I remember my interview. No, there was no channel on here. Oh, you mean on the Mavic or on this thing? This thing is just, there's only one channel. There's only like Wi-Fi, unless there's something on the phone that has to, when the DVR shows up, then you connect to it. When it does, let's go out and then go back again, and then double tap it Sometimes double tapping. Or so maybe sometimes it could be too close. That happened one time with the Garmin when it was too close, right? And then it's blue. It's flashing. But you have to rapid touch, rapid, and then change the modes. Try it again. Again. When it works, it works, and when it don't work, shit don't work. I'm just gonna go back out again, quit my settings, and then add recorder. Sometimes it doesn't show up in the Wi-Fi, and then it'll still connect to the camera. And then just go here, road cam, that's fine, that's fine. See, but it's on my Wi-Fi. And I need to find a DVR. Where's my DVR? Nope. Maybe the DVR is 2.4 gigahertz. It's 5, which is why it won't work. Interesting. Could be, but then that means it's incompatible, and I can't do a comparison review, right? Because there are no settings to change it. But let's shut it off again. Oh, something's happening. Nope. And then turn it on. I'm going to shut it off. Wait 10 seconds. Hold on. No, we don't have anything here. Now I'm going to turn it back on. And turn it on. Double tap. Oh, nice. Looks like it's solid now. That could be a good sign. Like it wants to find it, but can't find it. What could they say? You can put your phone Wi-Fi settings into maybe, I don't know. Nah, I don't think so. I only have one option here, Wi-Fi. And then this should show up. It showed up yesterday, but it's just like random, you know? Or maybe reboot the phone. I'm done. Wi-Fi. It's flashing. This thing is in pairing mode, literally. But let's. What does edit do? Oh, edit. I'm gonna press edit, but it wants my face. Oh, edit just lets you. Let's do this then. Let's find the DVR and delete it. Right. Delete. There. And then now, if we quit it, go back into settings, and then now double tap. Hopefully it'll show up again. Horizon. Let's see. Where's my instructions? Okay. Press and hold the top button 1 for 2.5 seconds to turn on the camera. Then quickly double click button 1 within 1 second. Which is what oh, there it is, it showed up. So deleting it works. You don't have to do that so fast. The light can be on for 20 minutes, and then you double tap it, it'll still work. They just require that prompt. They put it like that because that's how you're supposed to do it when you first get it, because they want you to set it up. But other than that, it'll work. No matter, I don't know why they said that, but you don't have to. Now it works after we deleted it. And do you see? We connect the camera. And then if we preview our stuff, too bad we had to delete it. If I go here, I'm talking. Hi. Let's test to see if the microphone works. But before we get into the microphone, I want to show you guys the settings. Okay. Hi. Let's test to see if the microphone works. All right, I'll show you the settings. Samsung Me. No, they don't really give you many options in the settings. You have Wi-Fi name, Wi-Fi connection, password, time lapse. I just leave it at defaults. Time lapse FPVs are off. Microphone's on. Cycle record time 1 minute. Video resolution is 2K. That's what's amazing. 2K and how much? 2K and 9 hours. You could get 13 hours or 12, but for me 9 hours is good because I like rapid flash. So and the Garmin only gives you 1080p. You can't even see the license plates in some of these places in the dark when sun sets with the Garmin. Volume is set to high. See, and then format recorder. I've formatted it a couple of times. I've restored factory settings, and then now this is all you get. There's no like 4K, 2K, yoke, no say. All right, so now look at the quality in that. It's really good. Garmin doesn't do that. So in my review, I'll be like, Garmin quality is crap. But you get, hold on, let's see. I'll do like this. But with the Raveman, you get no audio. That part is broken. And when that happens, we say, welcome back to Everything That Glitches. So now we're going to go, see it's recording. We're going to go to video. Check the time is 22:35. Right? And then, 22:33, 34. So there we go. It's been recording all that time, which is great. So we're going to take this one and download it. See, no audio. It says I'm talking, the speaker's there, but what we'll do is we'll go drag it into Final Cut and see if we get a track. Hold it down, download it into my photo. See, there it is. And then we'll throw it into Final Cut and see if we got audio. And then we have to write Barbara and say, thank you, I received my package, but unfortunately I cannot do a product comparison because I don't know, you guys fill in the blank, that shit don't work. Well, I can't say it like that. I have to be a little more professional. We may need to cleanse it with a ritual. I like that one. I'm gonna steal that one too. Hi, Aaron Goody. Ken, it definitely needs the leaf blower. Leaf blower, Ken's leaf blower. All right, here. So now we're gonna go to photos, and then go here. I'm pretty sure it's good because it buys me time. And then I click here. Nothing. But we're gonna drag it into Final Cut because we should be able to see the audio. Okay, so we're gonna send it to the computer. And I guess you select it, go here, lose MacBook Pro, we'll send it, and then it should come in. Great. Now we'll drag it into Final Cut. Press spacebar first to make sure the video is not in. Look, that's pretty good quality. All right, and compared to the Garmin, Garmin's 1080p. There's no 4K, 1K, no K. All right, so now we're just gonna open up Final Cut. And hopefully there should be a wave file. You saw the mic is on. The mic's on high. Don't worry about that because that is the video. This video will post to YouTube tomorrow, and you'll see POI. Close library. Fingers crossed. Go here. Just leave it as untitled. Leave it on the desktop, and then new project. Leave it there. Doesn't matter what it says because the shit don't work. And then we'll go into our downloads, drag the file, and do we get audio? Nope. Our sound file, our audio wave or whatever is empty. See that? It would be down here. I'll zoom in so you guys can see. See? Right down there. Whoops. And there's our audio. We ain't got no audio. See? We can turn it up. Oh wow, look, it did get like a little something in there. It's like a little, I don't know what the hell that is, but nope, no audio. Let's press play. Turn on the sound. Nope. The only thing I see, I'm talking, but good quality for bicycle dash cam for your butt. You gotta want to cover your butt, but you can't cover your butt if somebody hits you from behind because there's no audio. I guess you get the visuals, but like if you're in an altercation verbally, someone starts saying something, it's basically your word against theirs. But yeah. Anyway, let's write Barbara. Dear Barbara, thank you for the Raveman NT301. Alright, let's quit reflector. They'll send another one though. Just it buys me time because I'm so busy with recordings that I just you know, I didn't know how I would be able. It's just very cold too. Okay, so let's see. Oh wow, that's weird. My screen is black. I'll shut it off. All right. On that note, we don't need this flashing anymore. So now we know to delete it and to edit and then add it again, which you shouldn't have to do. All right, so we're gonna write Barbara, let you guys proof the message before it goes out. And you'll be like, yo, you forgot to spell check. Here we go. Dear Barbara. All right. Dear my dearest Barbara, I received your parcel today. I was quite surprised to see what was inside this little peculiar contraption thingy that was set to record. Hold on. Dear Barbara, thanks for the package. Just received the Raveman. What's it called again? NT301. I have a senior moment. NT301. All the features on this light are amazing. Right? Put it like a semicolon or a comma. I don't know. Are amazing. However, I cannot do a product comparison because the audio feature feature is not working. There is no sound in the video, and then I have tried the factory reset, and that does not work too. I'll probably have to make this video again, but in a what do they call it? Private, like a message on, like, so she can see it, because I'm not going to say watch the live stream because we did so many other things before that. I should have pressed record now, but that's fine. There is no sound in the video. Have tried the factory reset, and that does not work too. Along with getting the unit to sync via Wi-Fi. The syncing issue. Syncing issues what can be syncing issue is challenging but can be resolved easily. However, with no audio, we cannot do a full comparison. The syncing issue is usually challenging but can be resolved once the unit is deleted from the Wi-Fi. However, cannot do a perfect comparison until the audio issue is fixed. It would be cool, like, if they have a special software, like the folks who sent us this thing. Hold on. They sent us. I have it here. 1 second. I'll come in. I had it here somewhere. Maybe one of my kids took it. Whenever something of theirs is broken, they take mine. I'm like, it's broken. It needs fixing. Hold on one moment, please. Please stand by. Somewhere but nowhere to be found. Ah, here it is. This thing, the folks who sent us this thing sent us another one, and I gave the other one to my kid. It went glitchy, and the fix for it was their special software but designed for PC only. And I was like, I don't have a PC. And so they sent me another one, and then somehow I did like a factory reboot. It still glitches out, but in order to really update it, you need their proprietary software, which is available on the PC. And I'm wondering if the Raveman has that, because if they have the proprietary software that they can send to you, then you just update the firmware on this thing, wherever the light is, somewhere around here. Where did it go? Oh, right here, right in front of me. Then it's fixable, but I don't have a PC, so they'd have to ship another one. But I'd take this to work and then download the software on my machine, update it, and then maybe sell it, right? I don't know, maybe if it worked. But the PCs at work are like freaking garbage. They like, I don't know, any new computers. Like it's likely to crash the system and brick the machine, and they have to call someone in to fix it. Okay, let's see. I'll just write back, Barbara. The syncing issue is challenging but can be resolved once the unit is deleted from the Wi-Fi. Let's see. However, cannot do a product comparison until the audio is fixed. And then I'll tell her, do you have a solution for this? Do you have a proprietary software? Just say software. I know to use fancy words. You have software that can be downloaded so the end user can flash the unit and fix it from their end, and then say thanks Barbara, and say Lewis. All right, here we go. We'll press send. Now it's not to proof it. Just need to read it again. All right, let's see. Thanks for the package. Just received the Raveman NT301. All the features on the light are amazing. However, I cannot do a product comparison because the audio feature is not working. There is no sound in the video. Have tried the factory reset, and that does not work too. Along with getting the unit to sync via Wi-Fi. The syncing issue is challenging but can be resolved once the unit is deleted from the Wi-Fi. However, cannot do a product comparison until the audio issue is fixed. Do you have a solution for this? Do you have software that can be downloaded by the end user so they can flash the unit and fix it from their end? Thanks, Barbara. And love, Lewis. Anyway, and then we press send. All right. And now we just wait. And now we go back to our show. I'm gonna close this. Let's see what other. I got some other collabs. I got it for like AE Juice. It's interesting. I'm still testing it out. They want me to do product comparison. It's pretty good actually compared to other effects. If it works out as good, I'm going to do a review. These people reached out to me a lot of times, and then finally they reached out to me and gave me a licensing key and unlimited access, which is kind of neat. So I'm still experimenting with it, the ins and outs. pay, and then I got a collaboration for some wallet, but I'm not doing digital wallet, something like that. A little cube keeping your wallet to access your digital currency. I don't have any digital currency. And then this paid collaboration with Wave Speed. I know I get a lot of collaborations, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't do drones only, because now I just have to pick which collaborations I want to do, and products just get sent to me, which is just phenomenal. And every week I just have to pick one, and like in the end there can be only one. So I just say delete, yes, delete, no, and then voila. So we'll see what Barbara says. A little bit of a bummer. Let's go back to our comments. So again, I lost my comment window. I hate when that happens. No say. No say. Alright, let's see. No. But if I sold a Mavic, what would I get? I don't know. I would probably go to the airport and ask someone to go back on the plane and say, can you get me an issue of the Sky Mall? They'd be like, what? And then I'll see what's in there, and they're like, oh, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. But as seen on TV, because everything looks so good on the Sky Mall, and then when you get it, shit just glitches out. Right? You're like, oh my god, that's so cool, I want that. That's not a bad idea. Hold on one second. Let me just go back to the live. I want to see, maybe the Sky Mall has a website that goes here, and then we're just going to pop out the chat, read the chats, and then call it a night until mañana, and then until Sunday. We'll do 3D print of the week. Alright, so I'm just going to close this and then go back to you guys' comments. Alright, Ken needs a leaf blower. We may need, okay, Ken, it definitely needs a leaf blower on it. Ken makes me laugh, man. Hello, hello. Wow, that's good quality for bike, isn't it? It's amazing. I mean, like, if they can get the audio fix or send me a new one, I don't know what I'll do with that. I'll probably give that one to the guys at the fire department. I think Greg would love it with or without audio. Greg's a cool dude. Try a different SD card, maybe. It comes with an SD card, but that's not a bad idea. Okay. We'll see what Barbara says, though, because I want to see if they send. They could be watching. You think they should? She's watching. Nah, she's not watching this. Maybe they'll send me another one, and that could be like the issue. And then, you know, I don't know. Be like, yo, it ain't working. I still tried the SD card. And I don't know. I wouldn't do that, but it could be. But I will try it. But we'll see what Barbara says, because this is like, if this works the way it's supposed to, and I get audio and up to 12 hours or 9 hours of record time, it's a no-brainer. I'll sell the Garmin and use the other Raven as my radar, because the other Raven radar syncs with the Garmin. And I only, you know, the Garmin 5.5 hours, 6 hours. And sometimes I like to ride all day. There's no way you can have an all day with the Garmin. Anyway, Lou, my comment, audio codec issue, maybe. Hold on one second. Try a different SD card. Lou, are you considering a new 3D printer? The one you have works good already. No, the one I have works great. I just thought maybe selling the Under 3S1 Pro, right, and then getting rid of that, and then selling the Mavic 4, and getting the because my printer right now alone is only $200 and something. The Creality High. I don't know how it did that. Creality High. If we go to Amazon, not Amazon, let's go to B&H, because B&H sells it. They have it on display. B&H, and then type in Creality High. They don't have it anymore. They have videos. Oh, here it is, right here. Creality High, but they only have the combo. Oh wow, the Creality High combo is $379. Wow, I paid $500 and something for it. So even the Creality High combo is, that's probably why they figured no sense in buying the Creality print, get a combo. The Under 3V is $179. Well, hold on, we'll do Command All. Oh, you guys can't see. Samsung Me. This way, when I want to print like multiple parts, I don't have to wait forever. But hold on, and then sell the other one. Creality high. Also, my printer is now $279. It was $389. But then the problem is that makes the N3S1 Pro priceless. So, it doesn't make sense to sell. I don't know. I'm just thinking of what to do when I sell the Mavic. But I have so many videos I need to make. Like, it's just I don't have the time. Literally, I'll show you guys. Ken definitely needs a blower. Could be a Mac issue. Maybe it's for Windows. Could be for the Windows phone, the Android. Audio codec issues, maybe, I don't know. Lou, my comment was regarding your drone. Oh, interesting. Okay. Lou, I'd ask Barbara, see if they have a few firmwares you could try. Good idea. I'll do that on her reply. If it's worth your time, otherwise they should fix issue before sending product to reviews. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's what they were waiting for me, right? To test it out. Lou, and that's what she had said specifically, because I had sent her the video on the bike pump, and it's funny, every time you mention something, it's like you're dead on every time. It's like you're psychic. I had sent her the video review I had done on the bike pump, and she had said, that's a great video, that's nice, but everyone here is waiting to see what this one is like for the camera. It's like they were waiting for the camera only, even though they sent me all the other stuff like this one. So obviously it could be something, and they were waiting to confirm it happening for me, and then now they need to do a recall or something. Oh, you mean use my own card, right? Buy it, use my own card, and then return it, right? And then see if that one works, and then get the refund on the one that I bought with my card, and then still having had the one for free from the Raveman. Yeah, that's something Ken would do. Anyway, and then I don't have to wait for shipping, right? If it's worth your time. Otherwise, now let them fix it, though. You're right. Worth a shot. I don't know, something to think about. I shouldn't have to do that. Honestly, I steer away from reviews like that. I get solicited for reviews for anything and everything, and then you get the reviews that say, hi, we have, say, the Raveman light we want to send to you, and then I say yes, and then I get a reply back that says, hi, this is great, we're looking forward to working with you, what are your rates, and then blah 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 blah. You just have to buy it. After you buy it and we get your review, upon receiving your review and final edits are done, you'll get a refund for whatever it was you bought this for. Good luck with that, because now you're forced into making a review to make it look like this shit actually works when it don't. Because if I spent $100 on this, you want your $100 back, right? So you're gonna have to do an Academy Award like performance to make sure that you get your money back, because your refund is determined based on your review. They don't like your review, you ain't getting your money back. Let's see how much I would have spent if I did a review like that. Raveman NT301 $102, and that's at AliExpress. I'm pretty sure it's more on the Raveman side. The Raveman is $99. They sent me this light, that one works good. They sent me the pump, they sent me this, so I got almost $300-400 worth of stuff. But I'm not bullshitting everyone. If it don't work, I don't do the review, and I didn't have to buy it. I feel bad for those people that have to do that, because some people swear by it. But so when you go to Amazon and you see those Amazon reviews, they're bullshit. Because those people, most of them have done their reviews, but they made sure that everything looks so pretty and glorious so that they can get their money back. The true Amazon influencer, because I have an Amazon account where I can get commission, but it's not like the true Amazon influencer account. I just post the videos up that I had done from my YouTube channel. But if you want to be a true Amazon influencer, you can't go through the back door like me. You got to go through the front door, and the front door means that you're the face of that particular product, and those reviews are contingent upon your payment is contingent upon the review making your Academy Award performance. That's got to be hard because we don't do any. We're not acting. We just tell it like it is. This is it. Shit don't work. Shit don't work. And we say, welcome back to everything that glitches. But apparently, some companies like that because they send me their stuff, and I guess they're that confident in their product that they're willing to send it to the glitch channel. So, I rarely get stuff. This is probably the second product I've gotten that glitched out. The first one was the drone that I was sent somewhere around here. Ken, you know which one I'm talking about? Where I had shared the toy thing. And then this. So, of all the things that have been sent, we've been lucky. And sometimes things glitch out, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do except... and that's it. No, use your own SD card, not credit card. Oh, okay. I try your own SD card, man. It's easy. You have one in front of you. Yeah, in front of me and behind me. Okay, let's try it. That means I have to format one, though. I'll take one from back there. Let's see. I have a whole bunch in front of me. Those are special ones. But then I have, I'll just put that on. I cut myself at work. I'm on the device. They don't have a first aid kit, so I had to go home and get my own band-aids. I was supposed to make a video on this back in the day, but look at all the SD cards I have. Well, including what you saw under there, I have 3 here, and then 3 here. Well, no, I don't know what the other one is, but I have to pick one, right? Out of sight, out of mind. So that means whatever's on here should not be important. Hopefully not. Let's take one out. And here, I don't know how much is this one. This one is, I could usually tell by size, 256. I don't know what drone that is, but we'll find out in a second. Because most likely I'll have to format it, right? And whatever's on here is gone forever. Okay. SD card, TMC. Oh wow, empty. What? It's empty. Why would I have an empty 256 gigabyte memory card laying around? Keep losing mine. I've lost. Wow, that's a lot, man. But they're probably in your house somewhere, so that's the good thing. You just have to look for them, unless they fell out of your camera that you traded on the Facebook marketplace for the guy that wants your 360 camera. Would you trade it for an SD card? Alright, so look, it's empty. DMC. That's so weird. I never knew I had a this big of a memory card laying around. If it works, that'll be the designated card for this camera, because it overwrites, and then it has, you saw, different, I'll show you. Has save mode. It senses when you crash and it puts it into another department. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Okay, so here's this one. 256. Take the old one out. I took the old one out already. And now, I wonder if it has internal storage. I have to check and see. It goes in one way. And then when we put it in, we'll have to format it. Now the hard part, connecting this shit to your phone. Hopefully it works though. Right? Hopefully it will remember. I'll turn it on. And then double tap. Remember, it can be on. It just tells you to do that in the beginning, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, so now I'm just going to go to the phone. Hold on. And then go here. Hopefully it'll connect. Nope, see, it's on my Verizon network. So now I have to go back into Wi-Fi, find the DVR again. If we click edit, we can delete it and then add it again. But even if it's an SD card issue, it still doesn't solve the Wi-Fi experience, you know, if we double tap it. changes the mode, but not. See that blue? It's flashing blue. Oh look, we're connected now. I see it's solid blue, but it's not flashing blue. Which is fine. You can always go back. Just gonna double tap it again. Put it back into the flash mode, into sync mode. I might have to delete it, which is fine. So that's the only way to get it to sync again, because I can't remember. So we'll go to edit. I'll use my face. Look for the DVR. Click info. We'll go to delete. Delete it. Press there. Remove. And then now we should be able to go back and see it when it shows up. If it shows up, what it's doing. So I might have to shut it off and turn it on again. Remember, this took a while before too, so let's just shut it off. Now it's off. Turn it on. Double tap it. Remember, that can be on, it doesn't have to be. Wait for it. Rapid flash. Nope. That just changes your mode. Rapid flash. Come on, you got this. Try slow flash. Slow push. That just changes the mode. Shut it off. Turn Wi-Fi on and off. Sometimes phones don't search. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Hold on a sec. I'm just going to turn this off though, because this one stopped flashing. There, now it's blue. I'm going to turn Wi-Fi on and off. The reason why I wasn't turning it on and off was because we're hardwired. And I don't want... Oh yeah, well, we're not going to connect to the computer anyway. We'll do it from here. Let's see. But it is looking for it, which is right here. It's flashing. Turn it off. And then turn it on again. Too close. Let me quit it. Let's just check again. No. Quit the Wi-Fi. Add recorder. Oh, it says connecting to camera. It's probably gonna ping me into the Wi-Fi settings. Yeah, see? Yeah, it does that. Location while using, full access, search, cellular data, that's fine. You can access anything you want except the camera. So now we go back here. It is in sync mode. You know what? Let's try this. Oh yeah, I shut the Wi-Fi on and off on the phone, but let's try this. Something, maybe the phone's been on too long, right? Like maybe it needs to just shut off because it's had a long day. It's been in my pocket. Let's just shut it off and then turn it on again. Off and then on. Wow, now the light's solid. There it is. Yay, did it. Okay, DVR. Password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the default password they give you out of the box. If you do that on Amazon Prime video reviews, they delete it. They said too much personal information has been shared. All right, so now we'll go here, and then we'll go here, add recorder. Okay, so before we add it, let's just see what I see there. We see me. Oh wow, it started writing. We're going to format it though. We're going to go into settings, and then first thing we'll see, microphone's on, 2K. Let's go to we don't want to. Let's format the SD card first. Video resolution 2K. Format recorder, SD card. Time lapse microphone. Recycle record time. Video resolution 2K or 1080p, 30 frames per second. Volume is on high. Format recorder, no. We could do a factory reset. Interesting how I put an SD card in and it didn't ask me to format it. That is really weird. SD card information. So we see 237, I guess, gigabytes free, but nothing. Just the fact that we're not going to do a factory reset. Let's check the recording though, since now that we have a different SD card in there. 55215. Okay, and then we'll just go to play, and then now we'll go here. Now I see my lips move, but let's bring it into Final Cut because it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And go here and press down, select OK. See, look, it doesn't, because it has loop video, then it has emergency cycling, if there's an emergency, and then you have parking monitoring or something like that. And now what we'll do is, now that it's downloaded, you can, try a factory reset now. Go here, and then format recorder. There we go. Memory card will be formatted. We're going to format recorder. We'll do it again, just for the sake of Lou, go back to mic options and unselect it. Okay. There is no unselect, you just turn it off. But hold on, we just formatted the SD card. Alright, so we formatted the SD card. Let's go back to a recording and then go 5215. Okay, so the mic option is either on or off. On or off. But let me bring it on the big screen so you can see, because I know it's probably hard looking at it. Oh no, I can't bring it on the big screen because maybe. I don't know if it's hardwired or wireless with our Wi-Fi connection, but we'll know if it doesn't push to the computer. Yeah, I gotta plug it out. Hold on. One moment, please. Stuff. I gotta plug. See, it's not showing up. That's why you do hardwired. So now it should show up if I hardwire it. See, once you get the bing, then we'll get it, and you'll see reflector in here in 5, 4, 3, 2, none. So then I go to my computer and look for reflector, and then hopefully it loads, and then there we go. See, now we're hardwired to the computer and wireless to the camera. See, and now you can see on my computer, if I go to Samsung Me, voila. All right, so we'll go 5215. It's recording, and then we'll go back to the settings that Market Base suggests. So if I go to exit, click OK and exit. Oops, now we'll go back into the DV. Camera's busy. Of course, camera's busy because I was just using it. So then we'll go to video, and then we'll go here. And then this is a fresh recording, and then we should be able to hear audio, but no audio. Well, let's bring it into Final Cut, right? And see. I wonder if I can download it from here. No, it won't let you. You gotta hold it down like here. Press, and then that menu appears. Click OK. And once it downloads, I'll bring you into the mic settings so you can see it's just on or off. Yes, turn it off. Try see if that works. Has unmute. Oh, I mean, like, could be asked backwards. Like, off is on and on is off. Right? Can you imagine that? That'd be a major glitch. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We just downloaded it. Go to my photos. Should be the latest one, which is right here. 12 seconds. And go there. Send it to the computer. Bring it in. And then now, let's go to Final Cut. Hopefully previous project will open, and I can just drag and drop the next one in without having to create a new, yeah, so the last one's in there. Okay, so there's that. Well, look at that, we got like a little bit of a wavelength. It's so low. I wonder if it's playing anything. Hold on. No, I don't hear anything. Well, let's take the other feed in. Actually, before we bring the feed in, we'll have to find a dead spot. We need to find empty space. There, we'll drop it in right there. The 12-second clip. Bring that in right there. Nope, nada. That's our 12-second one. Bummer. But the quality is amazing, right? So let's try this. Let's say what Market Base says to do. We're going to quit there and then go into settings and then leave it off, turn off. See the mic, it's just off. It says in settings and wait for settings success and then on. So we're going to shut that off, and then of course format recorder, which is what we just did, right? I wonder if we or we can do factory reset, but that's not going to work either. Factory reset just basically it's Groundhog Day all over again. Shit just loops. All right, so now we're just going to shut it off, right? And then go here. All right, let's see on 5, 2, 1, 5, 5, 5. Maybe I need to talk into it. 5, 5. Where's the microphone though? 5. It's probably on the top somewhere. 5. All right, boom, boom, boom. Let's shake the room. Boom, boom. I was offered a chair. Hopefully the chair comes, and if not, I don't know. They offered me this like amazing agronomic chair. Agronomic, I don't know. Anyway, so on that note, now we're just gonna go back into video. I'll show you the chair before we sign off though. It is amazing. If they send it. I don't know, we'll see. They didn't reply back though. Okay, that's that one. So, doesn't say how many seconds it is. You have to press play. 35 seconds. Too bad it doesn't say. Oh yeah, right at the top. I don't know. It just gives a time. Hold it. So too bad it doesn't tell you how long it is. Okay, we're going to download it. After it downloads, oh, we'll go there. Let's look for the chair while this thing's downloading. It's a bigger file. Can't hurt. Nothing to unselect it and try again recording. Yeah, you're so right. On means it might be muted. It's definitely worth a shot. Yeah, it could be, but it makes sense. Sometimes things do that, right? I don't know. You'll be right again for like the 5th time. So now I'm just going to go to my photos. You know you're old, right? When you go into your photos and all you see are like screenshots, right? Literally, or weird, like, you know, nothing exciting happening in there. Let's see. Unmute it, nothing, but we'll send it to the computer and then go here. Alright, now we'll go to here. That should be this one here. We'll close this, photos. That should bring us here. Bring this here, over there. There it is, it's the last one, 64 meg. That's why it took so long. And move this so I can have that there. And then drag and drop this in here, and then no audio, nada. We're gonna have to do this again though for Barbara in an unlisted message, so I'll be like, wish I had saved this. It's fine now. Nope. I don't know what other options we have. The video quality is amazing though. This shit worked. Yeah. Factory reset, that doesn't work either. I had done that yesterday. Let's try factory reset. What can we lose, right? resetting settings, click OK, and then connect it. If we reset the settings, we probably have to go through that whole spiel of connecting to Wi-Fi again, which is a nightmare. Yeah. So we'll quit the app, go into settings. It's a nice camera though. If this shit worked, see, not connected. And here we go. Oh, nice. At least we could see it. All right, first try. That's probably because it's in Bluetooth mode. Sort of. It's not connecting. Unable to join. Ah. So on that note, what that means is we gotta do is delete it from the network. Like say, forget about this device. Forget about it. I'll forget this network. And then turn it off and turn it on again. Put it into sync mode. Alright, so let's shut it off. And then we'll turn it on again. Double tap so it goes into Bluetooth mode. See, double tapping didn't do it. Come on, man. It's possible that sometimes with these devices you have to they say wait 10 seconds before turning it on again. I do have to take my SD card when this video is over, because if I have to send it back, I'd hate for them to get 256. Alright, I think that's low enough, right? We're gonna hold it, turn it on, and then double tap so it goes into sync Bluetooth mode, and it should show up on our network. Do like Market Base suggest, which was turn it off and on again. Let's see. Turn it off, turn it on. See if it shows up. Man. Now I gotta turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it on, turn it off, turn it off, turn it on. Maybe it showed up. Interesting. So even though it says to do it twice, I did it 3 times and that caused it to appear, which is really weird, because in the instructions it says press and hold the top button 1 for 2.5 seconds to turn on the camera, then quickly double click button 1 within 1 second. But if you just saw, I had to do it 3 times and then it appeared. Now it's there. And oh, you can't see. Hold on. No, it's there. And now I just have to put in the password, right? Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the directions, it says double tap, but triple tap. Oh, I'm typing it on my keyboard. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when that happens, we say, welcome back to everything that glitches. So clearly someone programmed this thing wrong. Unable to join network. That sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As for if it's 1 to 8, I don't know. Yeah, it's 1 to 8. It says it here. So now it's not connecting. It's showing up, but unable to join network. You're killing me. And that is the correct password to our DVR8C3D, and then it disappeared. You really can't make this shit up. So the factory reset glitched the shit out. I wonder if it's still in the history of networks. Try Face ID again. DVR. No, DVR is gone. DVR is showing up. DVR is here. I'm not here. Here? I'm not here. Yeah. Factory reset bricked it. Like when you have to spend this much time configuring your new toy, this shit don't work. Literally. Like, good luck to everyone. You can imagine all the guys, the tech geeks getting their girlfriends, wives, or whoever getting them this for Christmas. And then being so excited to have the Raveman MT301 and then rushing to their computers. I'll be see you later, sweetie. And then like spending all night. Where were you all day today? I don't understand why you were in the basement messing around with your stuff. I just wanted to fix my new present, my new toy. Thankfully for us, we've got Barbara. Alright, so it's flashing. And nothing happened. So do what market base said, turn it off, turn it on. And then maybe sometimes it could be too close. That happened with me with the Garmin. But either way, too close, too far, shit don't work. Now watch what happens if I do it 3 times. Let's see if it shows up. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, 3 works, even though it says 2. But it didn't show up in here yet. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Ivy might stay home tomorrow, Ken, so we might get lucky. You might be able to come over and bring your leaf blower. Oh, there we go. So triple tap instead of double tap. But then when we type in the password, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully it'll work. Great, we're in. All right, we tried everything. Now we're just gonna go to road cam and DVR. I wonder why it's called DVR instead of bike, like Raveman, whatever. And I wonder if there's another software other than this one, the one that they suggest. All right, so now I'm here on 5, 2, 1, 5. Look at the time, 12:23. So then we know when we press exit, because if you have multiple videos in there, you gotta search by time. And then go back into the DVR, camera busy, and then press the play button instead of the other way. See, there it is, right here. And then now, remember to download it, you have to hold it. I just want to see if it says anything. Nope, no audio. Except, here we should see sound there, even though it's 3 seconds, because my lips are moving. Download it, press OK, go to all, let it download, and then we'll go here, see if there's one new video, because we probably want the latest version, right? 4 megabytes. No, it still hasn't created a new one, but that's fine. We have that one. That one downloaded. And go to photos, and then go here. No, it's an old one. 3 seconds, this one. Do you hear it? I don't hear anything, but let's send it. My lips are moving. Read my lips. Alright. Now we'll just close that. And then close that. And then drag this in, and then right about there. Shrink that. Oops, shrink it. Not make it there. Just got too many windows open. Close this, and then drag that one in. Hopefully we see a wavelength. Nope, nada. Damn. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. No, I just brought it in. Nothing. See? No sound, nothing. I wonder if the audio's on. Hold on. Maybe we shut it off. Or turned it off. Turned it on. On is off. Off is on. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm done. This was supposed to be a quick drop in from our Friday night flights, but it turned out to be a glitch video. Add recorder. Just want to see the settings. Ah, now it won't connect again. What happened, man? You're killing me. I just want to check, see it connected to my Wi-Fi. DVR. It's not a DVR. I mean, maybe it is, but move it away. Sometimes being too close, it doesn't do justice. Now it won't connect. So we'll do a triple tap, because remember, double tap don't work. There. Can't make this shit up. Alright. Who would have thought triple tap? Nope. No, it's not. Let's quit it. Quit it. Go into settings. And then Bluetooth again. And then now it's not showing up. I don't know. Anyway, it don't work. No sense killing ourselves over it. And either way, it should connect. Like, can you imagine saying, "Hi, honey, I'm just going to go for an hour ride. I'll be back in a little bit." And then your hour ride don't start until like 3 hours later, because you're stuck at home trying to configure the thing to turn it on and get it to work. No, you should be able to just go on your bike, come back, and let it work on its own. But you know what did that? If you follow me and you've seen my dash cam video, the Memento camera did that. Connect, not connect, and then the owner of the company reached out to me, and they pushed a newer firmware update. But their devices, the dash cam on your car updates from your phone. This one, you can't update the firmware. So you're pretty much stuck with a brick. They should have thought about that, because charging $99 or $100, whatever it is, you know, different vendors charge for this thing. It would have been like penny wise, pound foolish. They should have spent the money for the developer, right, to write the program so that you can push firmware updates, so that the device is more compatible with other, like Makabe was saying, Windows, Mac, etc. But when you write the so-called universal code that's supposed to be streamlined with everything, and then iPhone 23 comes out and shit don't work, right? Or it doesn't sync, then you're shit out of luck. And then you basically sold $100 bricks. So that sense is like, that's a bad, I don't know why they think this would work forever. But like, maybe like Market said, maybe it's designed for Windows or like some other machine, some other phone. But we scan the QR code. Let's scan that QR code again. See where it takes us. Let's see, transition. Let's go to camera. And then somewhere on here, there's the code. And then it should take us to the app. I think maybe we downloaded the wrong app. Nope, it's the right app. Roadcam. It's got 2 stars. Let's see what the stars say. This app was recommended by the system I installed years ago. Unfortunately, the app has gotten progressively worse yearly. Now it failed. Oh, that was in 2023. And now we're into the future, 2 years later. Now it fails to connect. My bigger gripe is that it tried to automatically record when all I need the app for is to access files while trying to connect. Let's see. This was 3 years ago. While trying to connect, all options are unavailable. I won't wait longer than 5 minutes. Oh wow, this is 3 years. This is in 2023. This is 2 years ago, and the same shit's happening. Oh wow, interesting. They never fixed it. I'd rather be doing chores than staring at losing screen. That sounds just like me. Like, this is literally what's happening right now. But that was in 2023. Now when was then, but this is now that happened back then. So it's like weird. We're in some sort of glitch in the matrix. I began to start thinking about upgrading my dual dash cam, but I followed a review mentioning Red Tiger, and that app instantly connects, no warning, message stating unsafe application, access to all features with this new discovery. I'm deleting this app here and sticking with, oh interesting, with Red Tiger till something better comes along. So maybe there's another app. Let's see what else the other reviews say. 113 reviews. So Barbara might steer us into another app, right? Like she might say, download this app instead. It's possible, but this is a newer device. This camera just came out. Let's try. Hold on a sec. Samsung Me. Yeah, they have a buggy product. That was, yeah, bummer. All right, let's see if I can find. Where are the other reviews? When was the last updated though? 11 months ago was the last update. Bummer. So it's possible that there might be another app. What's Red Tiger? Sometimes these dash cam apps, Red Tiger. Oh, Red Tiger Cam. Interesting. Let's try that one. This one's got 2.5 stars. Super dash cam. Let's try that. Maybe like all these dash cam apps are universal. Smart dash cam. Interesting. Let's try the first one. Imagine that. Let's see. But then we don't know if it's triple tap, double tap, no tap, right? When it comes to syncing, because we're using another double tap. Okay, click open. Allow while using app. Add device. Wow, that's really cool. I never knew that there was like a universal dash cam app. Device connection failed. Go to, so now we have to go into mobile Wi-Fi and then connect it. And go here. 1 second, Market Bay. Go here and then look for it. But even if we're using a third-party app, it should still find it, right, on my phone. That's the part that takes forever, where he said he'd rather be doing chores than staring at a screen. So I'm not going crazy. I am not hallucinating. This really is happening. Like this whole experience of like me staring at a screen, waiting for, just waiting. I just need to wait a little bit longer. It will show up. I guarantee it. I just wait. I got 5 more minutes. That's what I keep telling myself in the back of my head. Just 5 more minutes, and then the shit will just connect. And well, it's really neat that you can connect other apps to. Oh, there it is. DVR. Yay! 1 second. 1 moment, please. And then once it connects, if it connects, okay, we're connected. Let's go to that one. Add device. Wow, that is pretty cool. So it does work. So Barbara, let's see if remember, this is just to access the footage though. So now I'm just gonna put this here and go 5215, and then it's always recording, right? So let's go see what settings we have here. We have DVR, modify Wi-Fi password, record audio, which is on, right? Loop recording, 1 minute. Record quality 2K, which is great. Garmin only gives you 1080p, 12-hour lapse. After that, it'll reloop. But the only downside to not using their proprietary so-called software is that it doesn't categorize the videos according to crash, where it knows when the camera tipped over, and it puts that into like crashed, emergency, etc. But it does have factory reset. So let's go to settings. And then if we go to back and see, we have our nice connect, and then how do I get, we go to click on SD card to get your foot. Oh, it does, has loop, emergency, which is great. So now let's see if we got audio. Nah, no audio. Well, let's send it to the phone now. I'm sorry. Let's send it to the computer. Similar system, or you just hold it and download it. Okay, that's interesting. Allow full access. And then now we're going to go into photos. And go here. And then there it is, 9 seconds long. And then we're going to send it to our computer, drop it into Final Cut, and we should see a sound wave. Nope. Bummer. Alright, so it's not. And then we just get nada. And then we'll just close this. Click that, and close that, and then move this over. Nah. Bummer. Alright. And is the audio on? Hold on. Yeah, it is on. If we click the settings. No. Recording quality 2K. See? Audio. After turning off the device, video will no longer record audio. That's fine. We don't want to turn it off. We want it on. Let's see what happens if we turn it off. See? Setting up. See? Same problem. Probably written by the same guy who did the other app, right? See, now audio's on. Bummer. And you should have live monitoring. The Garmin, you don't have to put the video on your computer to see if you get live audio. But it is a glitchy device because it's triple tap, not double tap. And it is what it is, but we don't have live monitoring. So we can't, which is a bummer. I wonder what that does. See, turning off recording. Recording closed successfully. See, that's mic off, mic on. At least that was pretty cool. That's a nice feature. Everything glitched out tonight. From my mic on my drone, my mic on here. Let's see, mic is still... Alright, it is what it is. We'll wait for Barbara to get back to us. Let's see if she wrote back, because they're in a different time zone, right? We'll just shut this off. Shut this off. Time to go to bed. Box this thing. But of all the products Raveman sent us, it's been pretty good. Let me just make sure I got my SD card in there. Put this one away. I didn't know I had an empty one for $256. Did that ever happen? You like, oh, I need a new SD card. You buy a new one, and then like a few months later, you find out you have another one, but you have to buy another one, and then it's back there. I don't know. It's disappointing, but oh yeah, let's see if Barbara wrote back. Because they are in another time zone. Oh, I could just check with my phone. Don't need to log in. Anyway, it was great seeing you guys tonight. If all goes well, we'll have 3D print of the week on Sunday. Still have to do some holiday prints. I'll keep you guys update with my Facebook Marketplace experience with the tire liquors and whatever else, I forget what it was called. It was funny. Yeah. See what sells. The Osmos 360, the Mavic 4 Pro is still for sale, but I might need to change the price to reflect what the market rate is offering for these devices. But on that note, let me check my email, see if Barbara wrote back. No, nothing from Barbara. And then, yeah, they'll get back to me. I'm not worried about it, because they're counting on the video. See you next time, MarketBase. Thanks for hanging out. Good seeing you. Actually, let's go to MarketBase channel and see what he's printing this week. Hold on. Go here. Go to channel. I'm just gonna quit. Reflector. Come on, Reflector. I'm gonna quit. Okay. 7 months ago was a live stream. 6 months ago. Wait, where are your other ladies? He's always sharing something with us, like he's printing his Lady Wolverine. Tire kickers, not lickers. Oh, tire kickers. Got it. I thought it was tire. Okay, tire kickers. And hold the power button for 10 seconds. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. That will that will, here, I will hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, no, 13. It's just pulsing. But if you hold the other button down, it will put it into auto on-off mode. But yeah, I was hoping that it would have like a hard reset mode, like factory reset or some brick it and then ask for like the, you know, how you did with the iPhone, hold the power button, this button, then it puts it into DUI mode. I was hoping we would do that. That's longer than 10 seconds. I need to turn it off though, charge it so that it's ready for my next video, so I have to share with Barbara. This one is pretty cool. Hopefully this plug will work. Yep, let that charge. Yeah, I don't see anything new anymore. He's always sharing. How come you don't put your Lady Wolverine on your live stream? That would be cool. I love your thumbnails though. That's really cool. You have, I've always, because if you watch me, I'm a big fan of the split. Every time I do my AI thumbnails, I ask for split, and it takes freaking like 20 tries to get a split. And then you got, I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. You should live stream your stuff. Then you look at you have like professional logo, professional, what is it called? YouTube not thumbnail, banner. Yeah, like professional YouTube banner. It looks really cool. It's like a great channel, but you need to put more stuff on there, man. On your live, especially. Look at his lives. 151 views, 132 views. You get more views than me on the live. That's pretty cool. And then you turn those lives into YouTube shorts. And how long is those live? Yeah, you're definitely going to be in Opus Clip for a while with you editing those shorts. But that's it. That's the way the cookie crumbles. It's time to say goodbye. Anyway, we'll close that out. Read the last comment. See you next time. It's tire kickers, not lickers. Hold the power button down for 10 seconds. I will be doing live print streams before and on Christmas. Nice. I have some cases for my Neo 2 to print. Oh my god, you got a Neo 2? Oh my god, yeah, forget about printing 3. Do some Neo 2 videos. People want to see that. Tell us what it's like. Does it glitch out? Around the 23rd and 24th December, I will have multiple streams from my printer coming up. Wow, that's so cool. Thanks, Lou. See you next time. Same here, Market Bay. Great seeing you again. Market Bay is great. Ken, thank you, Ken. I will text you in a bit to give you a heads up about tomorrow. Who else was here tonight? All the other new folks. Mac 3D. Oh, wow. Mac 3D was here earlier. I missed that one. Was it Mac 3D? Yeah. Mac 3D, excuse me. And then we have, Aaron Good. Hi. Hello. Oh, nice. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Great seeing you guys. See you next time. Great seeing everyone. See you all next time. Have a good night. Oops. Good night. Get some rest. You gotta get some rest. It's hard to function when you don't sleep. Gotta go to bed. Suppose I gotta get up early tomorrow. The plan was to go to bed early. So my plan was to have Friday night flights, go to sleep, have it at 9, and then after like 9:30, go to bed. But you see, it doesn't work out that way. I wind up going live for 2 hours. It's really cool. It was great hanging with you, everyone, though. It's like going to the store. So can you go to the store and get milk, and then you come back with like a shitload of stuff, and then I go to get milk, like, that looks good. You're like, maybe I'll get some of this, and maybe I'll get some of that. And next thing you know, you need a shopping cart. And the next thing you know, you need to go back to your car to get more bags, right? Because you can't carry the stuff, or you wind up pushing it in the cart back to your car and then loading it in the bag or throwing it all in the back of your trunk, and etc. That's kind of like how these live stream works. You're like, I'll just go up for 20 minutes with the drone and that's it, and then go to bed and then do my whatever. No, it don't work like that. Anyway, it's fun though. Great hanging with you guys, and I'll see you all next time.
You off what makes you die.